Everybody's here. Things are ready. Alrighty, boys. We're going to drop right into this one. Quixz, of course, this is their map pick, so naturally, Fjenstyrt, terrified of the complicated terrorist side, are going to pick the CT side here. We're going to have a little bit of utility here on Merc. And a little bit of utility there on Honning and Toshkin over on the T side. Quixz Esports. We're going to naturally move over towards this A bomb site here. Toshkin getting ready to flash players in bow here. Just spotting a little bit. Early push is coming in. And they are running for it. Chris here going to engage with Adnesvik. In fact, Ubudson is going to take on Toshkin. Vapejara and Frog get the opening kills, and Chris takes down Adnesvik towards yellow. Vapejara, Steck with holding behind, is going to find both players here. Takes down Nath. And that leaves Ubudson in an impossible situation, getting peeked by 3 players at once, sprayed down. Quixz Esports, they're only losing the lurk there on Toshkin in the opening round, and inevitably winning their first. Second round, we're going to see a full eco from Fjernstyrt, as is expected, and really the question is now how they're going to try to salvage this round to try to get any form of kills. It is some form of eco. Let's see a 5-7 out of Ubudson as he got himself a kill and therefore could justify the investment. Smokes are going to go over towards the B bomb site quite quickly, and it is going to be a rush. Stack, however, is elsewhere for the players on Fjernstyrt. Taps coming through the smoke, tagging the feeties of Frog and Vapejara. They're going to need new Air Jordans as they spray him down and eliminate the problem. One player in the smoke, though, could be a little bit dangerous there as Ubudson. He's going to be having that 5-7. That 5-7 can be incredibly dangerous. Vapejara taking the time to aim for the head there. All the time in the world. Now, Adnesvik, last person left alive. He's going to be get mopped up. Quick B execute there from Quixz Esports, showing that they can jump into either bomb site at will and pretty much punch straight through Fjernstyrt's defenses. Though, now they are going to have themselves a little bit of a buy round. M4A1Ss across the board, which means that Quixz Esports can capitalize on many of those sprays heard through smoke. Simply rush through as they have very little bullets to speak of. Dearie me. It is not worth it these days, ladies and gentlemen. It is not worth having an A1S over the A4. A little bit of a bonus round from Toshkin and Honning as they are going to be carrying the MAC-10s into this round. Vapejara entering, spots Nath on the push-up, and the stuff in middle is going to inevitably result with Ubudson getting a little bit of hits through the smoke. Toshkin going to spot the feet at the edge of that smoke. Always dangerous to play with smokes when someone's watching them. But meanwhile, while they were focused on middle, Honnings ran all the way into B and captured it for the terrorists. As a result, they are going to take this round as well, quite simply, quite easily. Fjernstyrt seems to have absolutely no response in the early rounds to Quix's attacks. Toshkin and Honning obviously going to be hunting for kills here with their MAC-10s out, but Toshkin's going to get eliminated, and as is Honning. The remaining Ts should be playing fairly safe, though Vapejara with the AK, a little overextending there. Don't necessarily want to rebuy financial assets this early into the rounds. However, Frog and Chris are going to wipe this up. They want the money out of Fjernstyrt's hands more than they want them in their own. As a result, that is going to get one of the enemies killed. Narrow there, Bao keeps his M4 into the 4th round there. Not too bad from Fjernstyrt. Actually, it's awful. It's truly awful. 3-0 in the early game. Absolutely no response so far. Yet to see anyone in Fjernstyrt make any form of plays, but of course it's the early game. Quixz getting the early lead is no big concern. Another eco round here from Fjernstyrt. 3k on 2 players, meaning they're going to be able to buy an 8 the next round. Toshkin managing the middle quite well. Is going to be prepared for this B push player? Honning is, and he's going to eliminate him completely. Frogs. Molotovs flying into the A bomb site. And unfortunately, Vapejara is going to get rid of Merc there as he's trying to hide himself. Make himself as thin as possible. Unfortunately, although this is displayed on a 2D screen, you cannot become two-dimensional if you simply push yourself into a wall enough. It's impossible, unfortunately. Oh, well. Ooh, that's a nice knife. Stat Track Ursus Marble Fang. What a nice knife. Well, at least he can hug that knife to comfort himself into the 5th round. As Fjernstyrt have a second gun round to try to rectify the early losses against Quixz Esports. Once again, I'm gonna stay relatively chill for this because I suspect that this is gonna be relatively quick. So there we go. Nath, absolutely nothing to do. Frog just taps him in the head. Flash comes in early, Frog dodges it, and the attempt to regain the position was completely refracted by the idea of Frog just out-fragging their entire faces. Bomb's gonna get picked up and brought towards the B bomb site where rotates are not even coming in. Middle and A site are completely abandoning this site. Merc is just trying to exit so he can get himself some form of save here. Although it seems like they're gonna be interested in getting back into the round here. Bao engaging a Tuck in the middle. Vape Jara is gonna trade. So Vape Jara takes out Merc. Now it's Odnesvik. Last man alive for Fjernstyrt in the gun round. Last chance to try to get something done, but it'll be incredibly silly of him to even try. That flash was absolutely perfect. The only negative thing was that nobody went for it. Odnesvik. Very, very silly early shot there. Of course, it's a fake. He could hear the click, couldn't he? Very, very silly. Oh, well. 5-0 Fjenstyrt. Gonna struggle economically to force into this round. However, they could buy a little bit of pistols. Maybe stack one of the sites. 4-1. You know, maybe keep one player on the middle jump up from B and then 4 players on A. That would be a possibility. That would be a decent hold. But it seems like they're going to go to a default with pistols, which is always silly. Going to have a quick rush over towards the A bomb site, however. Odnesvik going to be doing a lot with that MP9. Trying to Bao rather in the MP9. Gets the early kill. Chris trades it. Odnesvik, it's on you now, buddy. Has the Deagle, gets the kill. Now it's Vape Jara. The AWP next up on the chopping block. He's going to try to get this opener kill back into A, but he's not overextending. He's being very, very careful not to send the op into the players on the opposite side there. Vape Jara presumably accidentally sending his op down there, but it seems like he's more interested in taking this with a T-side AK instead. Why did I specify T-side? Vape Jara and Chris clearing the sites very carefully. Odnesvik up on these orange boxes. It's going to pose a bit of a problem in terms of clearing that out. If they believe that is empty due to Vape Jara's Molotov, that's going to be a little bit of a problem, because he can jump up and make things dangerous. But unfortunately, Chris is going to spot it. He's going to take him out. Chris holding this, so Merc is going to most likely get another one as well. And he does. Nathic? Awful name. Please write it better. He's going to get tagged down to very low hit points. Vape Jars are going to track him down with the Tech 9. Very, very aggressive there from the Quixz boys. Chris on a 3K for that round. Not bad at all. And Quixz is going to pick up their 6th round in a row. How's everyone watching doing? I'm doing good. Currently, my room is an absolute mess. It's an absolute distress. Oh, we have a tech pause from Quixz Esports. Oh, well. Currently, my room is an absolute distress as I'm moving out by the end of this month and coming back to Norway. It's a terrible thing, but, hey, things need to be done. I'll be sending my entire PC on a pallet, going on a boat from here to Norway, and hopefully that doesn't sink, because if it does, then my entire life is in shambles. It is gone, basically, but, hey, whatever. The hopes of traveling internationally. Never move internationally if you don't have a van or a car, because it costs an exorbitant amount of money to send your stuff across any given continent, especially Europe, given all of the countries and visas it has to pass through. Because you got to remember that if that's going by land, it's going from UK to Dover, and then across to France, then across the Netherlands and Belgium, and then to Germany, and then across to Denmark, and then across to Sweden, and then to Norway. That's like 6-7 countries that it has to pass through. Odnesvik going to tag Chris in the feet, but he's not going to land the kill. He's going to be kicking himself over that as he sees the blood later in the round. But it seems the aggression onto the B bomb side is never ending. We have 2 ops here for Fjernstyrt as the last hope to try to get something back in the round, holding these aggressive angles to try to gain anything. Bao pushing up, does not spot hunting. The flash comes a moment too late as Bao pushes up a moment too far. Odnesvik flicks and misses the shot. Frog takes him out, and the B bomb site is now in the hands of Quixz Esports. Frog eliminating Ubadson again. He might as well prove me wrong as best he can to try to eliminate this chance of him being at the bottom of the stats page here, because currently he's ruling the entire map at the moment. Vapejar edging onto the A bomb site to try to spot any form of late plays, but unfortunately the CT side suspects that this is a B play entirely. But the bomb is left out. The bomb is left in middle. Which means Merc's op kill there on Frog is an overextension. It is a foolish idea. They've lost the bomb in middle, and they think perhaps players on Quixz think that the CTs have the bomb, but they do not. You can see that. Oop. Toshkin there running towards the bomb to try to pick it up, but Vapejar is going to finish off the round there, getting rid of Merc, who was the one person who got a kill. Very, very sad. But yeah. Fjernstyrt gonna be very, very, very angry. Angry is gonna be Aldensvik when he sees the 85-1 or something on Chris from that last round. PP Bison. Wow, what rank is this? This is one of those moments where you see a PP Bison and you think you're doing an LEM Supreme game, and you're like, what rank is this? Because the PP Bison is objectively terrible in every scenario. It is just bad in all things. Nath, however, with the Mag 7, which is a good situational weapon, is going to find the situation where that has the advantage and take out Toshkin in a one-hit kill. And grab himself an AK, and that is a massive upgrade for the terrorists, for the CTs. Have early push, Obason holding the long-range angle. The FAMAS is always going to have a disadvantage against any weapon that can do damage and be accurate, which the FAMAS can do. Fong is going to come up and get the second kill on the entry, and it seems like this B bomb site is a wet sponge to try to defend against a broken sword. Broken as in overpowered, I should say. Frog here on the hunt. He is bloodthirsty. The last player, unfortunately, has bypassed him and is going to get hunting behind him. He's aware that Frog pushed into CT, but unfortunately he's not going to be good enough. I wanted something that would rhyme with aware there. I need to come up with something. Fast as a hare? No. It was not. Oh, I don't care. Going into the 9th round, we have another bit of a force buy here from Fjenstyrt. 2 players. Well, 1 player, Bao, buying below 2k, but that is because he has a little... oh dear. 2 players pushing into the bomb site outside there. Odnesvik going to get that 1 dig, but it matters very little as 3 players on his team have completely disintegrated and died. Now Bao is going to get eliminated by Vapejar as well, and Odnesvik cleaned up on the stairs. Very, very easily there. Oh well. Little can be done against this Quixz attack force. 9-0. Fjenstyrt completely absent from the entire map pool. In fact, I believe if you add up all the kills from Fjenstyrt, you wouldn't touch Frog or Vapejar at the moment. With 13-2 on Frog and Vapejar on 12. That's a 12 KD, ladies and gentlemen. This is a complete smurf. We were all very surprised that Quixz didn't make it up to 3rd division, that they somehow stayed in 4th. And I suppose what they're proving now is how ridiculous that notion actually is. Frog moving up into the B bomb site here with absolutely no difficulties whatsoever. Are they just, you know, just to annoy the Fjernstyrt? Are they just calling, just go B every round, the most difficult site, just go there every round? Jesus Christ. They're actually saving? Fjernstyrt are actually going to save? Unlike the our previous opponent here, Lamfranakanop, they actually might know what saving is. Incredible. That's next level gameplay, knowing what saving is. Of course, or the hardcore. Was it the hardcore that didn't know? We've had all these stupid goddamn names in this league so far. Hardcore, lame from the neck up, and now remote control. They're going to hunt the players down, but leaving the cells low on HP, they're not going to push any further. 2 players managed to save for remote control. And I wonder if they're being remote controlled by silver elite players. What's the face-it level for most of the players on Quixz is like 9 or 10 or 8 or something? And I imagine Fjernstyrt is like 2. Knowing that you start at 3 for some baffling reason. Alright, A push, aggressive, gonna come in almost immediately from Quixz Esports. And unaware of the push at all, Nath is gonna trade, at the very least. It's the first one we've seen of those, but Chris... but some completely terrible positioning is going to mess everything up for himself and get himself killed. Toshkin holding the behind. Is Odnesvik going to check this? No, he isn't. Because, of course, they're all tunnel-visioned as hell. Nath, once again, does not check the correct angle at all. It's like they haven't played this map before. Toshkin getting 2 there on the hold. And Frog, bloodthirsty as all hell. Ooh! Oh! Sorry, I might have peeked there a little bit. That was spicy. Ooh, that was spicy as hell. Dear Lord. That was very, very good. Alright. Fjernstyrt had 3K, 3,500. They're going to force into this round. But they're going to have a couple of FAMASs, I expect, on Merc and Odnesvik. Which, oh, Merc has not even bought yet. He's AFK, guys. We have AFK player in a... Did that guy miss his smoke? Is there no smoke on A? Bro missed his smoke. He just throws that smoke and assumes it'll land because he saw pros throw it. This is kind of sad. Is this going to be a 16-0? I did say this was going to be quick. I had no idea how quick. Is it going to be 2 16-0s? It might be. Alright. Pushes in the middle. Robason, simply from having an off angle, is going to get himself 1 kill. The re-aggression from Honing. Oh, we have another advantage kill. We might actually get around here. I might have accidentally... Nope. Toshkin is going to get that kill. Toshkin here on the full HP. He's going to be the one holding everything back. No, Odnesvik takes Toshkin out the sky. Honing with 8 HP. Not a lot to play with here. We might see a round here from Fjenstyrt. The curse is back. Oh, no. Dearie me. Fjenstyrt getting a little bit lucky there with some lucky pushes and a bit of lucky positioning. Honing just trying to clear his rear before he moves onto the bomb site because he knows there could be someone behind, but unfortunately that is not the case. All the utility in the world won't save him. This is hope that we get by on nothing. The flashes and smokes. The flash wasted as the utility falls behind. He's holding the bomb site, but he suspects that there may be someone on the other side there, but there isn't. Both players holding. He can only kill one as he peeks. But he can't even kill one. Bao getting the 1 and avoiding the 16-0. Oh well. 16-11. It's gonna be a complete reverse. This is we're gonna it's inevitable now. It has to happen. Because otherwise, what's the point? You could have just said W, you Quixz Esports win because you're so ridiculously way better than these players. Oh well. There we go. Finally, the smoke does in fact land, but it does not matter because they push all the way through. If you don't hold the smoke, it doesn't matter. Honing gonna get himself 1 and tag down the other. A little bit lower, but there's 4 players on this bomb site already. Odnesvik, the quick rotate coming over towards the A bomb site. Are they gonna be able to call Vape Jara with the AWP out? Gonna get traded out. Trade's going either way. Nath getting himself 2 on Chris and Vape Jara. Vape Jara not prepared with that AWP. Chris, 2 kills in the grave. Frog and Toshkin, all that's left on this T side. With Odnesvik and Nathik. Nathik being a little bit aggressive here. Toshkin doesn't see it. Gets taken down. Now it's Frog in a 1v2 to save this round and bring it to 12-1 for Quixz Esports here. Frog is suspecting a push from yellow. That smoke is going to deny that possibility, most likely. The Molotov in his hand could push Odnesvik out of his position. Odnesvik, a little aggressive, misses the shot. Now he can go and try to get Nathik. Odnesvik missing a second shot there, but Frog suspecting yellow. Going to take down Odnesvik. He does not know the other player ramp, but he does. He rotates around, takes out Nathik, and ends the round 12-1. Very good 1v2 there from Frog. Helped greatly by Odnesvik missing 3 free op shots on a guy walking out in the open. Absolutely incredible work there from Odnesvik to mess that up so gladly. But thankfully he is supporting Ukraine with that flag in his profile picture. So you can say that for him. Alrighty, boys. We have a B push almost immediately. Odnesvik once again trying to hope to get something done on this hold. He's in the wood. Trying to hold something. Nathik, early push here, accidentally gets Honing in the inaccuracy spray. Odnesvik gets 1 as well. Toshkin trade out, and Vape Jara does the same with Odnesvik. It's gone. Nathik in the middle. Eliminated. Well, Chris just sprang through the smoke there. Merc does not know where anyone is, but he's going to push through the smoke. He's going to get the kill. Vape Jar trades. Now it's Bow in a 1v2. Once again, can he repeat what Frog did a round before? Unlikely. The bomb is down, and he doesn't have a kit, and he doesn't have head armor, and he's got no utility, and he's shit. He has 4 kills. But hey, let's see what he can do. Gets 1 kill on Vape Jar, and maybe I spoke too soon. Gonna pick up a smoke as well. That smoke will help greatly as he can smoke off the site, but unfortunately he did not save it for the bomb. He's gonna get through. He's probably gonna get Toshka because he's so low, but unfortunately he's not gonna be able to save the bomb because he does not have a kit. Do not be a loser. Buy a diffuser. Bow there. Picking up the 5-7 because it is objectively better than the Eagle, but unfortunately Quixz Esports, they don't care about losing all 5 players because they have bank. If I had that in my bank account, I would be screaming. Joyous. $16,000 on Vape Jar. He's going to buy all the AWP stuff and still have enough for the next round. The rest of his players, the rest of his teams, the rest of his everything is going to continue. Frog, 19 kills in this half, doing an amazing job for Quixz Esports, but it's not exactly like he has a difficulty. And we have 3 AWPs on Fjernstyrt. I spotted that, but I want to finish my sentence. Odnesvik getting the first kill over the B-bomb site. That aggression finally pays off. Quixz trading out, however, which means we're down to double op. It is finally a normal hold. Merc missing an Eagle. Easy shot in Vape Jara. Getting Bow through the smoke. Super easy stuff. Nathik and Ubison. Turns out the gigantic investment of 3 AWPs did not pay off for the team that has no kills and has 1 round. Absolutely incredible stuff. Sounds like some sort of tactical play might have helped them out. They picked this side of the map. They didn't pick the map. Their map pick comes up next, which is their best showing, most likely. And it's over. The first half is done, 14-1. This is a tragedy for Fjenstyrt Esports, but is a good one for me so I can go make dinner later. Much quicker than I assumed. Isn't it joyous to have a quick game these days? Super easy. It's super good. There we go. Top player on... the top player on Fjenstyrt has 8 kills. That's half of what 3 players have on Quixz. If you sextupled what 1 player on Fjernstyrt has, that would equal 3 of the players on Quixz. I don't know how much that matters, though, because that's sextupling kills. That was terrible math. I'm very sorry about that. Please don't punch me in the head. Math teacher. I forget the name of. Alright, Fjernstyrt now on the T side. Absolutely 0 utility, absolutely 0 brain, because, of course, these players are silver elites who are playing against globals, and it is very sad to watch. It seems like they're going to aggress over towards the A-bomb site with 1 player, whilst giving the other 4 over towards B. It is a poor man's fake, but it seems to have worked. Rotate's already coming towards the A-bomb site, especially as 1 kill has come through, but Frog, meanwhile, hears the steps and is going to call that it's going to, in fact, be B site. Gets 1 kill, gets 2. On the hold, can he do any more? He has 1 kill, needs to reload, 1 bullet in his mag. He's going to get help from Hunting. He's going to eliminate 1, and 1 last player here, hiding behind the pillar on ramp. Vape Jara is going to eliminate him. Excellent hold there from Frog. The 4-man push did not even get through the threshold to the site. Excellent work there from Frog and Quixz Esports, bringing it to 15, which means Fjernstyrt are going to need to force into this round. Oh dear. It's not great, is it? 2 M4s for Quixz Esports, 2 M4 A1Ss, 2 Deagles for our Fjernstyrt players, and 3 MAC-10s fighting against the full buy of Quixz Esports. Not all utility, but it seems like utility won't matter as they're going to just rush in the A-bomb site. Vape Jar is going to get 2, Chris is going to get 1 in yellow. Push through, Nathik, absolutely no utility. That flash was 15 years later. And the spray through is going to come. And it's over. That's the first map. Done and dusted. Completely destroyed and obliterated.